Alright, I'm gonna talk about a movie that I just cannot get out of my head, bro. I think it might be my new favorite anime movie of all time. Better than Death Note? I don't fucking know. Like, I didn't even like this movie to start out, right? But after watching it like 4 times, because that's how much I like the movie, like, it's probably my favorite fucking anime now, I think. Silent Voice is based, is what I'm trying to say. Now this review is gonna be a little fucking off the rail, off the hinge. So you just gonna have to take everything I say, calmly. I'm gonna do a little trolling in this video, but that's just the way the Raider Knight channel goes. You feel me? All right. So our story follows the main character Shoya. Shoya is this sad e-boy. He's very depressed, very edgy. I don't really get his deal, right? He's a fucking bully. He bullies deaf people. He thinks he's some kind of a badass. I don't get him, bro. He thinks he's like fucking top dog or whatever, right? So yeah, he's sad or whatever. He's saying, "Oh man, bro, I'm fucking sad" or whatever, right? And that's just sad. That's just sad, bro. This is gonna be the fucking worst review ever. I can already tell. This is gonna be the fucking worst review ever. But no, I actually really do like this movie. So basically, right, he's sad. At the start of this movie, we're seeing him fucking sell all of his items. We're seeing him basically saying thank you to everybody he knows. He's basically saying, fuck this world, it's time for me to die because I was a bully. This is what this guy is saying. That's his mentality, essentially. I'm not trying to be mean. I'm just saying this is the mentality of the character in the movie. He sees some fireworks in the distance, and he thinks about Shoko. But as our main character Shoya is contemplating jumping off this bridge, he thinks of Shoko, the girl he bullied in his childhood, how they met up earlier in the day, as kind of his farewell essentially to the world. That was what he was going to do before jumping off the bridge, right? And he thought about that and he's like, friend, he has a friend. He wants to make things right, and he can't jump, bro. He just wants to make things right. So Shoya, he's in the class, right? He's kind of the class bully, the class troll in a sense. He does a little bit of trolling, and quite frankly, he gets a little bit overboard. I'm not trying to be mean or anything, but our boy Shoya, he goes a little bit too far. Basically, Shoko joins the class and reveals in a bombshell that she is deaf. Ain't nobody hear her. Ain't nobody gonna care. She's deaf. She ain't gonna talk. She fucking mumbles. Nobody knows what the fuck she's saying. Get this girl the fuck out the class. That's what I was saying, bro. But ain't nobody listening to your boy Raider Knight. And she gets bullied. She gets bullied by the whole class. Ain't nobody give a fuck about her. Ain't nobody like her. She's just this fucking loser. You feel me? Not trying to be mean or anything, but that's just how it is. And I do a little bit of trolling. Your boy Raider Knight, he ain't fucking going in this review being a nice guy. We're roasting everybody out here. Alright, this is fucking amazing. Bro, this might be my best review of all time. Fuck. This is going in the fucking history books as the best silent voice review of all time. Take everything I say with a fucking grain of salt in this video, bro. This video is going completely off the rails, like I said. No, though, it's really fucking sad. Like, I actually feel for Shoko in this fucking early stage of this film because, I wasn't always treated the greatest. I don't know if I was exactly bullied, or maybe I was and I just fucking brushed it under the fucking rug, you feel me? I was probably bullied. I mean, I was definitely bullied by some people, but I wasn't like hardcore bullied by the whole class. And I don't know, it kind of makes me feel for that. I don't really like that. I'm always the type of person, I definitely wasn't when I was younger, right? But nowadays, I'm always the type of person who wants to just make everybody feel happy, like, all the time. Like, that is my goal with everything, my goal with YouTube, everything. Like, that is what I want to do, is just make people happy. And bro, seeing this makes me fucking sad. Shoko's over here getting fucking abused by this whole classroom. She's deaf. She ain't know what the fuck's going on. Give this fucking woman a break. That's what I was saying from day one. But ain't nobody care what Raider Knight say, you feel me? So basically, trolling goes down. Shoko's getting bullied. Shoya thinks he's kind of a badass for bullying her, I'm not gonna lie. But then, after some trolling, involving hearing aids, and, Shoya, he's kind of a little bitch boy. He kind of does a little bit of snitching. His homies don't fuck with him anymore. And Shoya, he gets his ass kicked, bro. He gets his ass kicked by his homies. Shoya's out here like, bro, I ain't got nothing left. And then Shoya's the fucking loser. He's getting bullied. And the cards just flip on him, you feel me? Basically, right, he hates himself for fucking bullying this girl for so long that it leads him to want to jump off the bridge in the intro to this film. And that is kind of the opening of this film, the big setup, if you will. Shoya, he didn't jump off the bridge, so he wants to redeem himself. He wants to keep talking to Shoko. He goes to the class every day. He's just looking for any type of reason to visit her, to talk to her. He finds a coupon by chance on the ground that says free bread. He gets the bread. He knows that Shoko loves to feed bread to the ducks or whatever by the bridge. And he's like, you know what? This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to get my Ia girl this way. I'm going to set up this date. And your homie, he kind of lands it. I'm not going to lie. Your homie kind of lands it. Obviously, he's coming out here with them Vicroy Royales or whatever. But your boy Shoya, he was a child bully, bro. He bullied people. He comes out the gate now. Now he's bawling. And, Shoya, he kind of gets his redemption arc. You feel me? And can we just talk for like a really short moment about the score in this movie? All of the music in this movie is just fucking beautiful. Like, I'll listen to the OST of this fucking anime, right? Like, just as background study music. It's like perfect lo-fi music that's just like nostalgic. And it really just brings out like really the carefree nature of this film in a sense. Like the innocence of it. People just trying to connect with one another. And it gives you that big nostalgia, big innocence, big everything. Just spread joy, spread love. That's what this movie is all about. And I really appreciate how the music matches it so fucking well. I'm not sure if I should spoil this movie or not. I guess I can. I don't really know if I should. I kind of want you guys to watch it, obviously. But I'm just going to kind of leave it here. I give you guys the intro. I talk about the intro, right? I'm not going to spoil the whole movie. If you guys want to watch it, you're going to have to watch it yourselves. But I'm going to talk a little bit more about the overall themes of the film and how, they kind of, relate to me, how I think about it, and overall why I love this film so much. A big theme in this movie is obviously that Shoko is deaf. But another thing in this film is that Shoya sees people for who they really aren't. Like he'll see people and he'll think they're making fun of him behind his back even though they're not. He thinks that everybody hates him essentially, right? And he has all these X's across people's faces. And I kind of relate to this. Not exactly in the hating part, but like, I don't really know. Social anxiety is one of the big issues in my life personally. I don't know about everybody else, obviously. You guys might have it, might not, I don't know. But in my life at least, I can totally relate with this, right? I can't even look people in the fucking eye, much less understand completely what they're thinking about me. Not that I think they hate me, obviously. Not that I think that they hate me or whatever, but I use my common sense and I know it's not a big deal. Nothing is really that big of a deal, but social anxiety, it just gives you that fear that, whatever's going on is going on, even though it's not. And I use my common sense, obviously, to kind of negate that whole effect, but it's still there, still present, and it's just an ever-present thing in my life. And so I really relate with the whole, X's over people's faces or whatever. But a cool thing about this film is how everybody is kind of deaf to each other, which is so true about just society in general. Not that everybody has social anxiety or whatever, or fear that people hate them or whatever, or depression. Not everybody has all these things, but what I think a lot of people do have is that they just don't really put each other in. What I feel a lot of people do have though is that people don't take the time to really put themselves in other people's shoes, and that leads to a lot of conflict, that leads to a lot of arguments. And as somebody who has social anxiety, I really don't get into social a whole lot. I'm not really talking to people. I'm always like in the background, and I kind of notice all this stuff going down, you feel me? So what I try to do is I just try to make everybody happy, like I said earlier in this video. But yeah, Shoko, why she is deaf and she cannot hear anybody, Shoya is also a very deaf character in the sense that he can't really, you know, hear people either. And I think that's a really cool message that this film has, how all these characters have things to learn, all of them are growing, and it's just kind of the beauty of this movie. I know I'm kind of going into a tangent now. I've never been the greatest at fucking making these type of fucking videos where I go into deeper subjects. I'm the type of guy, you know, Raider Knight, you know, I'm the type of guy, I just kind of make fun of everything. I just like to joke about everything, right? And I don't mean it at all. But like, I think it makes it fun. That is a big problem with me, I've noticed, right? I can't fucking say anything seriously. Like, I need to get better at that. But this movie was great. I just wanted to talk about it. I need to get better at fucking, like, I don't know, getting serious, you feel me? I always just make fun of everything. I make light of a lot of stuff, but this is a serious movie. You guys should watch it if you haven't already watched it. It's a great movie. It's probably my favorite anime of all time. Maybe better than Death Note, but I don't know. I really like Death Note. But yep, that is what I had to say for this video. Thank you for watching, and bye.